Welcome! Today we're talking about Pupluna, also known as Pupluna. The city was known for two things: its great location that favored travel by sea and its immensely rich silver mines. Pupluna is situated in central Tuscany. It was founded in the 8th century and quickly thrived after its silver mines were discovered in the 6th century. Pupluna was the first Etruscan city to mint its own coins in silver and use its immense wealth to expand at sea. Most of its precious metals came from the island of Elba, which was right in front of them. In order to protect their main source of their riches, they built a discreet navy which they used to promote trade among their traders and later all other traders all over the Etruscan League. Their position allowed them to monopolize the trade routes to Corsica and northern Sardinia. As you can imagine, this wouldn't have been able to happen if the Battle of the North Sardinian Sea wouldn't have taken place. Pupluna contributed heavily to the battle, which didn't end up in a Carthaginian victory but succeeded in discouraging Greek expansion in the island. The Carthaginians didn't settle in Corsica. This allowed Pupluna to build market settlements in Corsica and to take over Aleria, the last major Greek settlement there in the late 500s. Pupluna had a huge port and a just as large industrial neighborhood right beside it. This part of the city was essential to the economy, though it was separated from the rest of the whole city, so they built two sets of walls to protect it. The city's necropolis was also situated beside the industrial center. In fact, archaeologists found iron particles in the walls and air. Pupluna has to be one of the most fascinating of the Etruscan cities because of their economic model. Their economy was mostly based on the following process. First, they would extract raw materials from Corsica and Elba, then they would transfer the raw materials to Pupluna, where they were converted into marketable metals and then reworked into weapons or whatever. When it eventually became part of the Roman Empire, it lost its independence and with it the freedom to take whatever they wanted out of their island colonies. During all three Punic Wars, Pupluna played a huge role in equipping Roman armies with weapons and armor by manufacturing them. But as the time went on, the Roman fronts moved elsewhere and so the city fell into ruin. When Strabo went to visit the city in the 1st century BC, he would describe it as decaying and nearly uninhabited. The city still lives on to this day due to its economic recovery after the medieval times, and while it is not as industrious as it used to be, it still has a great port and it is now a big tourist destination. That's it for today. See you next Tuesday.